and welcome to Yoga with Susan Kelly. This is your Tuesday class, and this week we're working on balance, and really balance in all things. Okay, so let's begin with a squat. As we do, feet parallel and hold the mat. And I really want to encourage you to consider balance with your breath. Yeah, so then our breath is with us all the time, and if we can cultivate more balance in our life, really it'll all feel a little more comfortable. It all meaning life. Okay, feet are parallel, lengthen the spine, and let's be here with the breath. Now, if your heels don't go all the way down, you could put a blanket under the heels. You could also bring your hands behind you. You could sit on a few blocks. You could even sit on a chair. Ideally, a bit of a low chair. Maybe you could just saw the legs off. Okay. Let's bring the hands together. Lengthen the spine. So this squatting sequence is really a fantastic way to check in, and also a great way to continue to expand your range of motion and your strength and keep you close to the floor. Okay, let's lift the heels. I'm sure you all know someone that says, I can't get to the floor. You'll have to help me up. And ideally, it would be good to never be. It would be good to never be in a situation where you can't get off the floor yourself, because once that happens, it's a bit of a life changer in terms of support and balance, actually. Okay, let's bring the knees down. Bring the hands behind you, beside you, on your knees, wherever works. Breathing in and breathing out. Okay, and let's untuck those toes and find a seated position. So we'll be here for a couple of minutes. So if you need a block to sit on now, sit on a block. If you need to sit cross-legged because of your knees, do so. Please find a place of comfort and balance. Close your eyes, stack your fingers, lift through the midline. Check in with what brings you to the mat. And then find your breath. Begin to breathe all the way to the top of the chest. There's a slight pause. And then exhale. Empty the breath completely. Keep going with this. Working towards an even breath. And it's an active breath. So you're doing the work, builds a lot of strength, cultivates a lot of attention. We practice focusing on the breath, turning away from the thoughts. Keep going. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lift. And take one more breath. Release the effort of the breath now. Observe the breath as it finds its own rhythm. And then bow the head, bring the chin all the way down to the chest. Look into your hands, open your eyes, let your eyes focus. Not in a hurry. And inhale and lift the head. Okay, balance in all things. So one of the ways that we cultivate balance is by changing the balance and working out what we need to do to stay equanimous and have a semblance of balance even when we change the foundation. But that's all going to make sense when we start doing it. So let's be here on all fours. Now, your foundation is, let's call it everything that's touching the mat. So here you have two hands, your feet, your knees, and perhaps something in between. Now the support is the way you're squeezing into the midline, the way you can get the muscles to grip the skeleton. Pull your front body up slightly, drop your tailbone, move the chest forward. And the breath is what pulls it all together. So breathe in and breathe out. Okay, step the right leg back, the left leg back. And let's find dog pose. Bend the legs. So our foundation, we have two hands, left and right. Now, you'll have one side of your body that's stronger than the other, but can you balance out the work of the two hands and the two arms? And now let's consider the legs. You'll also have one leg that's probably stronger than the other. Can you use the feet to access the legs as evenly as you can? Be curious. Okay, let's straighten the legs. And then lower the heels. As close to the floor as you can without losing the lift of the sitting bones. So the more of your feet you get down, without a doubt, the broader that foundation is, and it does get a little bit easier. So then we'll balance this long hold in dog pose with some movement. So let's inhale to plank, push on the feet, push on the hands, lift the chest, look forward, and then exhale back to dog pose. Two more of this, and we're slowly, moving slowly, connecting with your breath, balancing the busyness of your life. Exhale back. Two more. One more. Inhale, chest forward. Exhale back. Okay, back to our 4 points. Now, let's lift the heels again. Pay particular attention to what's happening in your arms. I want you to bring your right heel towards your bottom. Yeah, nothing else is shifting. Take a breath. And then bring the right foot down. Check in again, left and right side. Pick the left heel up and bring it into the bottom. Breathing in. Breathing out, let's bring that down. Lower the heels. And then again, inhale forward. How are your arms doing? And exhale back to plank. Back to dog pose. I'm getting confused. Inhale to plank. Lift the chest, press forward. Exhale back. One more. Inhale forward. Exhale back. Take one breath here. And again, lift the heels. Pick that right foot up. Don't shift the weight too much, but look forward. We're going to bring that right foot between the thumbs. Left knee to the floor. Now, keep those toes tucked under. And bring your hand to the outside of the knee. Push the knee to the hand and come all the way up. So working on strengthening in the hip joint. And then push yourself back. Yeah, back. And then drop the tailbone and pull the navel back. Push the right foot down. So a lot of our balance comes by understanding what we're doing with the pelvis, by the lift in the pelvic floor, but this pelvic support. Yeah? Take a breath. Okay, so our foundation, we've got foot, knee, and toes, and we're going to take the knees away. So bring your arms out to the side, and you'll need more work in the glutes, more work in the pelvis. So when you're ready, push the right foot down and lift the left knee. Add some more strength. Breathing in, breathing out, push down. Whatever's left with your foundation, push it down. Take another breath. And slowly lower the knee down. Bring the hand down, step back to plank. Inhale. And exhale, dog pose. Take a breath. And let's change sides, lift the heels, look forward, step that left foot forward. We're going to keep those toes tucked under at the back. Bring the left hand to the outside of the knee, push the knee onto the hand as you come up. And then bring the hands on the knee, and let's find this. Yeah, so stretching the psoas gives you a lot of access to the pelvis. Yeah, if it's tight at the front, it really impacts how you can lengthen at the back as well. Okay, so we're going to remove some of the foundation. Yeah, so bring the arms out to the sides. Lift Mula Bandha, push your left foot down, use your toes at the back, and let's pick up that knee just a little bit off the floor, not too much. Push the left foot down, push the right toes down, find your breath. Don't hold your breath when it's tricky. Come on, take another breath. Slowly lower the knee down, bring the hands down, step back to plank, push your chest forward, and then inhale. Let's find up face dog, thighs off the floor, and exhale, downward dog. Breathing in and breathing out. So 4 points of foundation, 2 hands, 2 feet, perhaps not all of the feet. And let's consider shifting that balance. We're going to take the right hand and put it behind the back. So when you're ready, the back of the hand is on the back. Now your weight will shift to the left. See if you can keep it as central as you can. Sitting bones lifting, breathing in, breathing out. Can you keep the dog pose shape? And then let's bring that right hand down. Feel the balance now. And so sometimes taking 1 point away makes sense of having 2 points. Now bring the left hand behind, back of the hand on the back, sitting bones lifting. Press a little more with the right hand. Keep the weight as central as you can. And then bring that left hand down, and again, really feel the 2 hands working evenly now. When you're ready, inhale forward to plank. This is part of our idea of balance by moving. Exhale, back to dog pose. And again, inhale forward, slow it down. Exhale back. One more, 3 is the magic number. Inhale, lift the chest, press the hands down. And exhale back. Okay, 4 points on the floor, squeeze to the midline, that's the support, find your breath. And then lift the heels. Okay, we're going to take the right leg in the air now. Woo! Put it on the same line as the spine. Can you feel the balance here? Take another breath. Just check, have a look at your leg. Make sure it is an extension of your spine, not higher, not lower. Pelvis hasn't tipped. And then bring that leg down. I need to come forward. Left side, take the left leg up. Squeeze into the midline and see if you can keep some weight on that right hand. The weight tends to move across to the left. Keep the arms straight. Squeeze to the midline. The legs are strong. And breathing in. And breathe out. Bring the leg down. Lower the heels. Take a breath. And then one last time. Inhale forward to plank. Exhale to dog pose. One more time of 3. Inhale forward to plank. Move with your breath. Exhale back. Inhale forward. And exhale back. One breath. And let's bring the knees down and swing the legs forward. So, a lot of work in your arms. And let's balance that now with some forward bending work and no more weight bearing with the arms. So Dandasana first. So this is the template that we use for all the forward folds, where the 10 toes are in line, we're pushing the legs down, we're lifting the spine, both the throat and the back of the neck are long. We're breathing in and breathing out. Okay, so we want to keep your left leg just there and take the right leg away. Now, this can be at a right angle or further away, depending on where you're up to with your range of motion. And then grab your ribs and turn forward. Okay, so that left leg continues to press down. We still want those 5 toes in a row. And hold the foot if it's there, or use a belt. And there might be some strong sensations in the back of your leg. Can you balance that with your breath? Resist the urge to go down with your trunk, but rather go forward and pull slightly with your arms, but not too much. They've done a lot of work already. Keep the shoulders away from the ears. Breathing in and breathing out, moving forwards and backwards, moving in as many directions as you can. Take another breath. Keep the push of the leg, keep the reach of the leg. Inhale and lift and release. And let's change sides. Bring the right leg forward, take the left leg back, turn over that right leg, and again, check that it's working the same way, pressing down, reaching forward. Use the breath to consider how to respond. Where do we need to let go? Where do we need to be strong? Press the leg down, lift the chest. Breathing in and breathing out. Pay attention. Push the leg down. Lengthen forward. Balance the feelings, the sensations with your breath. Take one more breath. And inhale and lift. And exhale and release. Okay, let's twist. So we're using as many of the ranges of motion as we can. Yeah, that's part of the balance of life. Take the right leg over the top. Hold it with the left hand. You must go up before you go round. Push through the left leg. So the knee presses to the arm pulls back, and that turns on the muscles in the hip joint. We'll strengthen the glutes. Breathing in and breathing out. Turn your head to look to the front and release. Extend the right leg forward. Bend the left leg, take it across, lift the spine, find the balance over the left and the right sitting bones. Grab the left leg. Now keep the weight on both sitting bones, that's part of the balance. Look past your left shoulder. Push through the right leg. Yeah, it's that same action as we did in Dandasana. The leg is pressing down, the leg is reaching away. Keep the left sitting bone on the floor. Look past the left shoulder. Breathe in and breathe out. And then turn the head to look forward and release. Okay, so let's come onto your back. We haven't done many back bends today. Bending your back is also an important balance for all the forward flexion in your life. We're going to have a belt. You're going to bring the belt over the front ankles and bring the shoulders down. The feet are hip width apart and they're near the bottom. Bring your chin into your chest and inhale and lift. And exhale and lower. So let's keep moving with the breath. Yeah. Foundation, feet, shoulders, head pushing down. Exhale, lower. Yeah. Yeah, we want the foundation to work. We don't want to just use the back muscles. Keep coming up and down. And this next time we're going to stay up there. So push the feet down, push the shoulders down, come all the way up. It's important that the knees point forward, not out to the side. The outer thighs are lifting, the inner thighs are turning down. And now that we're up here, let's push the shoulders down. So tuck them under slightly and push them down. Yeah, be as even as you can with the feet. Breathing in and breathing out. Keep the back of the neck long. Let's take another breath. And we'll open those shoulders, so untuck them. Tuck the buttocks under as you come down. So you come down upper back, middle back, slowly, lower back. Good, and release the belt. Bring your right knee into your chest and press your back down. And bring your left knee into your chest and press your back down. Good. And then let's bring the right foot across. The right foot to the knee. Push the knee away. And then squeeze that left knee into the chest. Yeah, so just stretching out this hip joint. We've done a lot of work at the beginning of the class, strengthening those muscles, and also in that last asana, Setu Bandha. So now we're always looking for long, strong muscles. Good, let's put the left foot down, the right foot down, and change sides. Yeah, and if that's enough there, you can stay there, otherwise bring this in. Balance the sensations with the breath. Be curious. Breathe in and breathe out. And then let's release. Stand the left foot down, bring the right foot down, and take the right leg up. Yeah? We're going to draw that in towards the foot. Yeah, hold the leg wherever you can. Push the back down. It's really nice to keep the back really flat. Yeah, we're using the leg as a lever to flatten that back a little bit more. And then return the right foot down, take the left leg up. Yeah, the thigh presses away slightly as we draw the leg in towards you. Breathing in and breathing out. Good. Let's release that leg and you're ready for Shavasana. So extend the legs along the floor. Make sure you're on your mat. Do any wiggling around that you need to. And then be still while I read to you. It's from Dhanapari's book, Bringing Yoga to Life, and the chapter is called Effort and Surrender. This shift of locus does not mean we no longer encounter difficulty or struggle. Everything does not automatically go swimmingly just because we're going about it in the right way. I'm always amused when I tell people I'm a yoga teacher and they inevitably say, "Oh, that must be so relaxing for you." In truth, life has never rendered up so many challenges. Gradually, though, as one lives more and more from the core of one's being, there is no one left to struggle. Struggle happens, but there is no one claiming ownership of the experience. We become transparent to experience in the same way that wind moves through the branches of a tree. It is not that we no longer feel pain. It is that we no longer cling to it in such a way that our pain becomes suffering. And most important, our experiences serves to soften the heart so that we are able to embrace even the most difficult experience. So letting go any stories that have come into your mind now. Coming back to notice your own regular breath. Relinquish control. And as you begin to observe the ebb and flow of your breath, begin to observe how your body feels. We practice feeling and not thinking our way through. If you find yourself thinking, let go of the thought and come back to notice the breath. Practice being present again and again and again. Here I am breathing in. Here I am breathing out. Breathe more deeply now. Draw the breath all the way to the top of the chest and exhale completely. Check in with how you feel. Slowly move your fingers and your toes. And as you next inhale, raise your right arm over your head, out of the way, bend up your left knee and roll quietly to the right side. Take a breath there. And then press yourself up with your arms. Join me. Any seated position that allows you to lengthen your spine. Close your eyes again. And as you breathe in, bring your thumbs to your forehead. We acknowledge that we choose our thoughts, thumbs to the lips. We choose our words, thumbs to the heart center. We choose how we feel. Namaste. Thank you very much for joining me on the mat today. I hope you feel balanced, and I hope you feel ready for whatever is next. I really look forward to exploring this balance theme with you this week. See you soon.